This entire video was edited on my phone in about 5 minutes. No laptop, no timeline, no overthinking. Even if filming is easy, you can forget about the camera and just enjoy the moment. Post-production still feels a little overwhelming, as most people think 360 footage means long, complicated editing, even with the mobile app. Too many tools, too many options, and no clear starting point. But it doesn't have to be like that. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the exact workflow I use to turn a full day of 360 footage into a finished end-of-day recap. Step by step, directly inside the Insta360 mobile app. It's the exact method I use after trips with friends or family events, when I just want a short video to remember and share. No deep editing knowledge required, no need to understand every feature in the app, just a fast way out of the editing jungle. For this tutorial, I'm using footage from a full day spent hiking and sledding in the forest. It's about capturing the feeling of the day and turning it into something shareable before we even get home. Speed starts before editing. I take the SD card out of the camera and plug it directly into my phone using the quick reader. This gives me instant access to all my clips. No Wi-Fi connection, no transferring files, and no need to keep the camera powered on. In a few seconds, everything is ready to edit. Once I'm in the Insta360 mobile app, I go straight to the Edit tab. I don't try to learn every tool in the app. I intentionally ignore most of them, so I simply tap the AI Auto Edit button on the top. Then I simply select all my clips and let the app analyze everything. One important detail: the order you select your clips matters. The app will place them on the timeline in the exact order you choose them, so you're already shaping the story without doing any manual editing. If you want this to be even faster, you can turn on AI Highlights Assistant directly in the camera settings before shooting. You only need to do this once. After analysis, the app builds a complete video for you. Music, cuts, basic color grading, text and effects, all match to your footage. The app automatically reframes the shots and even adds virtual camera movements. I can instantly change the mood by switching to a different template on the bottom. That changes the rhythm, the music, the effects, and the overall color grading. If the video feels too long or too short, I can adjust the footage length with a single tap. The app keeps the existing cuts and simply adds new moments or removes some parts without breaking the basic structure. With most of the templates, I can also choose the output format: horizontal, square, or vertical. Vertical exports are perfect if you want to post a quick daily reel or short without extra work. If I'm in a real hurry, I could export this right now. But usually, I spend 1 extra minute making small adjustments. Not rebuilding the edit, just nudging it. I simply tap the Edit Clip button that appears over the thumbnail of the selected template for some minor refinement. In the editor, I can see all the cuts the app has created. I could even rearrange the clips, but in most cases, this breaks the rhythm that was originally created, so I usually don't touch them. But if I don't like a certain angle, I just tap the clip and reframe it manually. And if the app picked the wrong moment from a clip, I can slide the footage inside the timeline segment. The duration stays the same, so I don't mess up the entire edit, but I still get full control over what's shown. Once everything feels right, I go back to the overview and export the video. Or if I ever want to go deeper, I can, but for end-of-day recaps, this is usually more than enough. However, when I'm feeling very perfectionist, I tap Go to More Edits in the bottom right corner. This opens a more advanced editor, where I can see the full timeline with audio waveforms and transitions as well. I can access very precise reframing tools and effects that appear at the bottom. By tapping Effects, I can see all the effects applied by the selected template and modify or remove them one by one. And of course, I can also add new effects. In addition, I can change the length of the clips and adjust the transition effects between clips. I can also edit the audio and essentially re-edit the entire automatically generated video by changing the music and recutting everything to match the new rhythm. I can mute or unmute the audio of my video clips, align the length of the music to the full video, and add a fade out at the end. What's important to note is that here, I cannot modify which portion of a clip is used in the cuts, and I can't slide the footage within the timeline segments. For this kind of fine-tuning, without disrupting the entire timeline, I need to go back to the previous tab by tapping the arrow icon in the top left corner. So as you can see, there are many things you can adjust, and you can go quite deep into the editing, starting from a version generated by the app. But for me, this workflow isn't about perfection. It's about keeping memories alive while they still feel fresh. And I can do this very quickly, often in less than 5 minutes a day. The real power of 360 cameras isn't advanced editing, it's freedom. Freedom to record first, decide later, and still finish a video before the day is over.
This is the exact workflow I actually use. If it helps you simplify your own editing, then it's already done its job. And if you like this short tutorial, please thumbs up. And for more 360 content, tutorials and gear reviews, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.